What's up guys, and welcome. Today is my first day of being on Vegetarian Keto and it's been a pretty interesting day. Let me run you through what I have consumed today. Of course, this is all there on my MFP as well, you can check it out. Now I've been doing my intermittent fasting, so in the morning I just had my black coffee, and for lunch I had my paneer burji which I made, and you can probably see the recipe on the channel. So during the day I consumed about 1.5 portions of that paneer burji, which is about 695 calories, was about 4 net carbs, 58 grams of fat and 34 grams of protein. So obviously paneer has a lot of protein, and that's where I guess most people will get their protein from. For dinner I decided to have this lovely keto pizza, complete veg pizza with mushrooms and green peppers. And I made the pizza base using flaxseed and almond flour, pretty similar to the tortilla recipe. So just used the tortilla base and made a pizza out of that. Now that entire meal of mine was about 486 calories. So that's pretty good. It had about 9 grams of carbs though. 19 grams of carbs in total, 9 net carbs, 39 grams of fat, 21 grams of protein and 10 grams of fiber. So pretty balanced meal. And in the evening for a snack I had a little bit of cheese, which was about 100 calories, and I had a cucumber. So overall I consumed about 1300 calories in a day, which is enough for me. 16 grams of carbs, which is nothing, net carbs, 28 grams of complete carbs, so even then I'm in the carb limit. 106 grams of fat, which is quite a bit. My target is about 1111, and it's okay to actually eat a little less fat because then your body gets to use its own fat for fuel. And I had about 62 grams of protein, which was 10 under my limit of the day. So I can see how some vegetarians without egg in their diet might find it a bit hard to reach the protein macros if they're not eating paneer at every alternate meal. But yeah, let's see how tomorrow goes. That's all for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Well, in the same video, so it'll just be like cut and day 2. Day 2. Hey guys, so it's day 2 of my vegetarian keto, and it's been a pretty pleasant day so far. I did my intermittent fasting in the morning, so just black coffee like yesterday. And for lunch I had some leftover, so I had some of that paneer burji, and I also experimented in making keto flatbreads, well, using coconut flour, and they turned out pretty interesting, very tasty. I wouldn't call it a naan as such. I would say it's more like a dosa or a uttapa actually. And using that same dough I also made a paneer paratha with the paneer burji. So that was quite a heavy lunch, clocking in at some 700 odd calories and about 54 grams of fat, 28 grams of protein. It had about 35 carbs, which was obviously whole carbs, but most of that was fiber, so there was about 13 grams of carbs, but not a big problem. I'm not stressing so much about the carbs. For a snack I had some cheese and I had my coffee, that's it. About 100 calories again, 9 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein. And for dinner I had 2 egg omelette with mushrooms, cheese and some avocado, fresh avocado. And overall my calories come to about 230 in the day, 20 grams net carbs, which is absolutely fine. I could go up to 40 honestly. I don't worry about it because most of it is just from good stuff. And I hit 95 grams of fat, 54 grams of protein. So as you can see, the protein is still fairly under the daily allowance of 72. And I did have a couple of small pieces of keto brownie. Now I don't know the macros for that, so I didn't enter it, but I can't imagine it would be more than 200 odd calories, and probably like what, it would maximum be 20 grams of protein, worst case or best case, and would be 20-30 grams of fat at best. So I'd still be under my requirement. Plus I worked out today, I did some weight training, yeah, so I'm assuming I could eat a little more today if required. But anyway, that's what I've had today, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow or in the next frame cut. Alright guys, so let's talk about day 3 of my vegetarian keto. Today I didn't actually do any weights because I was actually quite sore from doing weights 2 days in a row. So I didn't do any exercise as such. I just went for a short half an hour walk Anyway, I intermittent fasted as always. Now for lunch, I helped myself to a omelette with some cottage cheese in it, which I had left over, and I shot a recipe video today for eggplant parmesan. So I had a little bit of that for lunch, and I also had that again for dinner. And during the day, I snacked on some cheese, some more eggplant. Basically, while you're cooking, you're constantly snacking. So I tried to map out the macros as best I could, and just going over it with you now. I consumed about 1400 calories today, which is not bad at all. It's probably actually 1600 because again I ate some of that keto brownie and I don't have the macros for it. So assume about 200 calories from there. And I also had a French omelette with some avocado and some oyster mushrooms for dinner, along with the eggplant parmesan, because I was really feeling hungry today. I'm not sure what the reason is, but I was ravenous today, so I ate a little more than normal, I guess. So now my total intake for carbs was about 30 grams today, but only 18 of that is net carbs. I hit about 95 grams of fat, not too bad at all, and I hit 60 grams of protein. So again, we're noticing the pattern here. I'm kind of falling short every day by about 10 grams of protein. So I could probably add some more paneer, or I could add some more egg. But yeah, what other sources of protein are there? I'll have to do some searching and researching and figure it out. Hitting the fat macros is not difficult at all. In fact, it's good that I'm a little under so that my body starts to use its own fat for the energy. But otherwise, I guess olive oil, one more spoon of butter will kind of just sort of hit the macros and will be sorted. So yeah, that's pretty much all the food I've consumed today, and day 4 tomorrow. Alright guys, so yesterday, which was the 4th day of my vegetarian keto, was a hectic mess, and I went to sleep without logging in with you guys. But here I am on the 5th day in the morning, and I'm just going to run over yesterday's food items. Now, intermittent fasting, but I did break my fast a little bit earlier because I did some workout yesterday with the weights and all that, and it did make me hungry, so I did eat some of that eggplant parmigiana which was left over. I also had some paneer, some butter, some egg. I had some cheese. I had a bit of a peanut butter mug cake, as well as some peanut bread, because I shot an episode of the show yesterday. So all that stuff I had, like between I think 12 in the afternoon and like 5 in the evening. It was about 940 calories. And then in the night for dinner, again I had more of that peanut butter bread with some cheese, and I also had a cucumber, and I had my coffee, and it was just and I had some more of that brownie also, which was lying, that keto brownie, because I wanted to finish that. So I didn't log some of the items, but whatever I logged was around 1200 calories. I had hit 100 grams of fat, 62 grams of protein. So I'm pretty much on point with the macros. It was 17 grams of carbs in the entire day. So definitely vegetarian keto, you can hit your macros. And I've been talking about being 10 grams short of protein every day. But what I realized is I'm also in a deficit of calories to the 1500 that is mentioned here. And that obviously means that on a vegetarian diet without whey protein, I am able to do it, and I'm able to hit the protein goals, because I'm also under the fat goal, and I could drop the fat even more by just using less butter. So I don't know, I think this is pretty easy to do actually. I mean, I do miss the meat because I love meat, so, but I'm doing okay, and I'm doing a lot of experimenting with recipes, which is why I'm eating a lot of the same stuff. But let's see, I'll try and make some interesting stuff today maybe, and tomorrow as well. I'm actually heading out for a vacation in some time, in like a week and a half or so. So I'm trying to actually shoot a couple of extra episodes so I can release them while I'm on holiday, and you guys don't miss out on kick-ass recipes. Anyway, that's quite a bit of jibber jabber. I will mention though, I have dropped about half a kilo since I started the vegetarian keto, and I also, so my body fat on that body fat monitor has dropped from whatever 30 that it was, or 30 something, 32 I think it was. It dropped to 29, though a lot of you said that that device is probably wrong, and it probably is. But the fact is that there is fat, I mean, there is a body fat percentage dropping. Even if the calculation is wrong, there is definitely a drop in body fat. So obviously keto does work, vegetarian or otherwise. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. I'll check in later tonight once I'm done with eating for today. So it's day 6 of my vegetarian keto, and let's recap day 5 because I didn't log in yesterday. I was busy. I spent the entire day cooking up 5 incredible dishes for you guys, and you will see that recipe soon. Now I started my day with my intermittent fasting as always, and I broke it with 3 slices of eggplant with some cheese and butter on it and few dabs of hot sauce, like a little aubergine pizza in fact. And the rest of the day I pretty much ate all the food that I cooked, which was some sauteed mushrooms, some spinach, some paneer, and a caprese. And I also had a boiled egg in the evening as a snack. And I also made a very kick-ass shake. This is a coffee, peanut butter, chocolate shake. Delicious. Recipe will come to you soon enough. Anyway, so yesterday I actually clocked in a bit over my calorie limit for the day, and I was like over by 20 grams of fat. So that is not a good thing. I need to probably ease up on the fat a little bit, but I did work out, so I think maybe it should balance out. I was again under the protein a little bit, 65 grams out of the 72 that I require, and carbs were spot on at about 16, so 16 net carbs. So yeah, day 5 was good, well within macros, not on a calorie deficit, but that's all right. Every day is not, calorie deficit day. Today is day 6, and I will let you know at the end of the day or tomorrow morning how today has gone, what I've eaten. I'm planning to shoot some more recipes today, so I guess I'll be eating that. And the other thing is, tomorrow I have to go out for 2 functions, not one. So I'm very strongly considering not being vegetarian tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes, because this is not like the egg fast where I have to be vegetarian. As long as you guys are getting the recipes, that's what's important. And let me know if you like the recipes, if you want more vegetarian recipes, and I will check in with you in a bit. Alright guys, it's day 7, and just to very quickly recap, day 6 I did not log my calories in properly at all because I spent the entire day shooting episodes of the show. But I pretty much ate some egg curry and cauliflower rice which I cooked up, and I nibbled on a whole bunch of different things, and I also had 3 little shot glasses of that peanut butter and chocolate shake which I had made. So I did eat a lot of food, but I'm pretty sure I kind of hit my macros more or less, give and take, up and down. And yeah, so that was all of Saturday. That was yesterday, and today is day 7, the last and final day. What's for lunch today? Alright, so it's day 7 and I'm going to my brother's house for lunch. It's also my mother's birthday and it's Mother's Day, and I'm taking my own vegetarian keto lunch, which is some fried paneer, which my wife is eating, some egg curry and cauliflower rice, an avocado which I think has gone bad, and a pre-packaged salad. And of course some olive oil and cheese will be involved as well. And that's going to be my lunch for today. Anyway, I may just break the vegetarian streak early because I'm going for a friend's party in the night, and I might just eat some meat, because I don't know what's going to be available for me, and I don't know if I can really pack a keto meal and take it there. And about doing the next week of vegetarian keto, I think this week has kind of shown that it's not a problem doing vegetarian keto at all. And I will definitely have vegetarian keto recipes over the next 2 or 3 weeks in fact. So you'll have a good 8 or 10 more vegetarian recipes, and I think that should be enough to see all you vegetarians through. Anyway, I'll check it tomorrow morning. And I weighed myself this morning and I was 66.1, so I've lost almost 1.5 kilos. That might have something to do with working out as well and being in a calorie deficit, and nothing really to do with being vegetarian. But anyway, just thought I'd update you all. I'll check in soon. Alright, so 7 days down, and day 7 was quite the tosser. I showed you guys what I was planning to eat for lunch, and I started off quite strongly. I had my egg curry and cauliflower rice. I ate up the paneer also, some of it, but well, it was a party and there was chicken and I just ate some. nothing fancy. That was not the problematic part, because well, at the end of the day, I'm giving you the vegetarian recipes and I'm giving you the vegetarian plan, and I did 6 days of vegetarian without actually missing meat, to be really honest. And the only reason I ate the meat is because it was there. Like, had there been no meat at the party, I would have not eaten the meat. And in fact, I think I can easily go another week, though I don't need to. So I may or may not do vegetarian keto this week. I won't do a vlog definitely, because this vlog is enough evidence to show you that you can do a very successful vegetarian keto diet. And with all the new recipes I'm going to give you, you're going to be slamming it out of the park. Now, what else happened yesterday? That is the important stuff. So chicken, few bits of chicken that I ate was okay. Then I ate cake. Oh yeah, I ate cake. Then I felt full and I was happy and content. And then I went for that party in the evening, and there was only vegetarian food, but there was no keto food. So I did not eat keto food, and I basically had a beer as well. So long story short, I've probably knocked myself out of ketosis, but it doesn't stress me out, it doesn't bother me, because I feel fine. I know a lot of people cheat on keto and they feel sick, and I wouldn't recommend cheating to anybody, especially if you're starting out keto. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to probably fast and not eat anything, and I'm going to work out pretty heavy, so that I basically burn up all that carb that I've consumed, and then I'll hopefully be back into ketosis much quicker. That's my plan. And so this vegetarian week has come to a close. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you've gotten information that you wanted out of it. Please feel free to leave questions if you have, and I will compile and do a special Q&A video in case you guys need it, in case there are enough questions. Otherwise, on Sunday the 21st of May, you can catch me doing a live stream on this very channel, and I can answer your questions live and in real time. So thanks for watching. Until the next episode and the next episodes of Headbanger's Kitchen, cheers and keep cooking. Lots more veg recipes coming your way.